Welcome everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the end of the video because I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys. It's fresh and new. I just mentioned it over at the Patreon yesterday, so stay tuned for all that information. We're going to discuss about it in just a moment. It's a speculative play, and it's definitely one to watch starting off April, especially because of the previous history of the charts. So here we are with ZOM, Zomedica Corp. And I know a lot of people are asking me always questions, and I think a lot more people and less more people are actually in this one. I think a lot of people are running now, and then there's the few that are holding, and then there's the few looking for the opportunity, right? Because at the end of the day, a stock does fall for some time, but a reversal is bound to happen. Now, the question is, will the reversal help you, or will the reversal be insignificant to you? So let me give you guys an example. So if you got in Zomedica around this area here, right, this whole entire channel, which is between 160, let's just say all the way up to 220, if this was to reverse, this will barely get anywhere around that area, or probably fall in the middle of that channel, right, within this whole entire area. If you got in above that, you might not even see it come back to those numbers anytime soon, right? It might take a lot of volume, a lot of hype, a lot of speculation, and so forth. Now, this stock is going to need a really good earnings report or anticipation for it to run again towards earnings in May. We're in April. That's a month and a half from now. So we've touched, right, the point of support that I've been talking about, where this stock could get really, really fragile if it breaks through it. Okay, so fragile that it's actually going to go towards $1, and it might even hit between 90 cents to $1. Now, at that point, based off of the indicators in the charts, I've done the full thorough analysis here, there could be a reversal if it pulls down that way. And if there's really true strength in this stock, there could be a reversal soon, even if it dips a little bit lower. But like I said, how significant will that reversal be to you if you got in within this channel, or even above the channel, right, all the way up here? So you may not even think about that. So then it's like, oh, do I average down? Well, why risk more money in something you're probably not believing in, right? Your gut instinct is not there. Now, I've talked about it. This is a stock that's going to take a long time. I'm talking about years for it to prove itself and get past $3 and get towards $5. Is it possible? Sure. Could it get to $3 within this year? That's a big possibility as well. Why? Because the earnings of the Truforma, if things go as planned, right, as Zomedica wants it to be, and as they're actually trying to tell every single shareholder it might be, that Truforma will bring in revenue, then causes net income, and net income goes into the share price. Now, this stock has pulled down so hard that it's bound to reverse, but it still has room on the downside. Worst case scenario, like I said, is 90 cents to $1, and probably I could see this touching towards $1 if it breaks through 133. And I want every single investor and viewer to be aware of this. Now, there might not be as many viewers or investors watching this because I think a lot of people have left. So if you're still holding, I would love for you to comment down below. How do you feel about this? And do you think that this stock was actually not as, how can I say, as strengthened or strong as you thought it would be, right? Like, and when I say strengthened or strong, enough to stay up at least above $2 and then work its way up to $2 and some change, and then from there to $3, right? Has it disappointed you, or do you think things are moving just as planned? Healthy movement, it's just supposed to happen. Like, I look forward to seeing your guys' thoughts down below. We've gotten close to that support that I've talked about, and if we break through it, this is on its way down, and I do want every single investor and viewer to be aware, towards $1, okay? Worst case scenario, end up below it. I want to be conservative and say 90 cents. I don't think it can go much further than that. And if it does, it's bound to reverse. But like I said, is it worth averaging down if you're already risking a lot and you've seen the stock go down and you don't really believe in it? Now, when it reverses, you have to make a decision. Does it make sense for you to get out or hold or whatever it is? You know, this is not financial advice. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions, but I am here to enlighten you guys. And those are all the thoughts you need to have. Now, there's two types of investors. The ones that are already in, and they may not even benefit from the reversal, and the ones that are waiting for the reversal to signal or at least show signs of strength, so that those investors can jump on in and take advantage of the next momentum trade. I've talked about this in many articles, how either you're going to play this by momentum or you believe in the company and you hold, and you're going to hold for months or even years before seeing it double or triple, right? So, Zomedica Corp is here in bearish territory. It broke through support. The 50-day moving average is 150. Anything below it is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. Now, we're sitting at 133 and our support is 132. Literally, if we just break through that and we fall, we're already getting deeper into bearish territory and we're going to hit newer lows. Newer lows of weakness, because 133 is the point of weakness. Like, it just is. There is no doubt about that. Now, the resistance level is not a definitive one. It is actually just based off of the fact it was falling and it looked like it was kind of sideways there, and then the bears pulled it down even harder. So 138 is a good point to watch to see for momentum, but the true point that the bulls need to break through is this highest point before the collapse, and that's 148, and that still doesn't signify that they've reached bullish territory. So they got a lot of work to do, but before getting there, 138 needs to be broken through, turn into a support so that they can reach newer highs and new resistance levels. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you learned something new, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click on the bell to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. It helps out the YouTube channel with the YouTube algorithm. And stay tuned, because we're going to talk about a ticker symbol. It's pretty speculative. I talked about it over on the weekend at the Patreon. So today in the morning, it was pretty exciting. Congratulations to those of you that learned something new over at the Patreon. By joining the Patreon, you gain access to the Discord. And in the Discord, we talk about stocks that are showing potential pretty early in the morning due to volume, indicators, or just news. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out and you're interested in that, you can join us now. I have a Discord. I know a lot of people were asking for that. So congratulations to those. And let's go ahead and talk about the stock. I'm going to share with you guys that I actually mentioned this weekend on the Patreon as well. Because on the Patreon, I have a weekly watch list, right, that you want to watch. Some of those are long-term. Some of those are swing trades. And then over at the Discord, we look at more quick trades, quick plays. And something that I really advise every single investor to do is watch to learn, and then once you get the hang of it, go ahead and start putting your feet in the water, right? That's the whole step of joining, to learn, and then from there start to gain the momentum. It's the snowball effect. You start off little by little, and then your snowball is going to get bigger. But this is one of the stocks I mentioned this weekend, and it's WAFU, and this stock has had two spikes, okay? And they have to do with, obviously, education, I believe, out in China, right? It's a group that does online exam preparation, distance learning, stuff like that, business to business model type of company. But let's go ahead and read here what I saw. So this is the watch list from April 4th, which is literally yesterday. And this is the top one in the list, okay? There's three others. You can see their charts here, and obviously analysis price targets and stuff. So if you guys want to gain access to these stocks and see everything, the charts, and why I am attracted to them, you can go ahead and join us at the Patreon. So this is a pure speculation play, as I said. So do watch with caution, as it jumped twice in the last few days. It is falling, as we can see here. in the chart, and it has room to fall. The closer to 8, the more interesting. I was about to say $9 because I'm thinking about where it's at right now. $8, the more interesting. But keep in mind, this is a pure speculation. It could fall lower or have another bounce in April. If you look at the 2 spikes it recently had, you can see how short-lived it has been. So based off the charts, it was showing weakness, and I have everything pulled up here. And now it's looking like it's trying to do a reversal, but that's in the 30-minute. If we go to the 15-minute, it's showing strength. If we go to the 5-minute, strength. And then if we go to the 3-minute, strength as well. And when we go to the 1-minute, it's like kind of wobbly, but it's pushing upwards. This has to get back up this way, right? You want to kind of see it above. And if you do see it above, then this could start to run. Now, if this was the bottom, what we've seen recently, which I was hoping for this to get closer to $8, which is pretty much where this started to run a little bit before that. It was down at the $7 range down here at this point. But right here, you could see that 8.15, kind of around there, it started to run, and it reached here a high of 15.92. Could it reach 15.92 again? I don't think so. That's probably going to be a really good opportunity if it does happen. But if it doesn't, I could see this reversing, and it hit a low here of 9.42. Could it touch $9 again? We'll have to see, because this could start showing weakness and reversing. But by the looks of it, if this volume could continue, and this could break out tomorrow morning, okay, and continue to go up like this, okay, this is the most important part, like these green bars here, right, start to grow and get bigger, right, darker green bars, not light green bars like this, because this starts showing a reversal in the other direction. If not, dark green bars in the upward direction, this could start to pull upwards. Now, how far up could it go? I would say probably close to $10 and some change, and best case scenario up here closer to $11 to $13. That's like the best case scenario. But worst case scenario, if this does start having a reversal early, this could touch $10.50, $10.30, which is a quick 10% opportunity. But if you swing trade this one a little bit longer term, and you're understanding the fundamentals and everything about this company, and if you've checked their news and you like what they're showing, then this could be a potential hold, and you can hold it through to try and see if it gets up to these higher levels between $13 and $15. But, this is very speculative. I just wanted to share with you guys. This is one of the top stocks that I mentioned this week to watch, and going into April, there might be an opportunity. We'll have to see, but like I said, you could see here how short-lived these spikes are. They don't last more than 2 days. So once it happens, don't get greedy and take your portion, But we have to see. It still hasn't confirmed reversal. It could look like that right now, and everything else is showing strength. But when you go to the 1 day, it's showing room to fall. You see, that's why I believe this could get closer to $8. And the closer it gets to $8, we'll have to see. But then some of these stocks that are so volatile, they can actually look like they're pulling downwards in the macro, right? When you zoom out a little bit more. But then like you see here in the micro, it's already starting to show that reversal pattern, right? So the risk is there. This is a very speculative stock. Like I always say, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions. But I am here to enlighten you guys on opportunities that are presenting themselves. Definitely do your research. This is just Invest for Tomorrow's opinions. But if you guys want to join the private Discord, the link is down below. And you can join us over at the Patreon as well to know the full list of stocks that I'm watching weekly and throughout the days of the week. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.